Hi friends and family, I am here in North Dakota. It is our last day here. We're crossing over into Montana today, and I realized I hadn't done a blog yet in North Dakota, so here it is. North Dakota has been pretty crazy. We had the longest day of our trip so far. That was 116 miles, but I was in the van, so it was super easy. But then the next day was my hardest day of the trip, and it was like 60 some miles, but it was like 25, 29 mile an hour headwinds in our faces all day and gusts up above 30, and I really couldn't get going over 10 miles an hour, so it was just an extremely long time on the bike, and it felt like it would have been quicker to run because it would have been quicker to run. But anyway, a couple of days ago we had a build in Minot where they had major flooding in 2011, and we were building on a house, a new house next to what they refer to as zombie houses, which are basically houses that were never recovered after the big flood in 2011. So they're all moldy, nobody's lived in them since, and they are just kind of sitting there waiting for the city to come in and foreclose on them and tear them down. The flood there in Minot, it was like a 500-year flood apparently, and they apparently didn't do a very good job managing the water in the reservoirs up in Canada, so they weren't able to prepare for it at all, and they just had to dump all of the water downstream, which led to something like 11 feet of water being in these houses, and between, I think they said, 3,000 and 4,000 houses being affected. I'm super excited to go into Montana. We're going to be there for almost 2 weeks, and we get to go through Glacier National Park, cross the Continental Divide. We have another about week of plains, but then we get into the mountains, which is definitely my favorite part. Mom, I'm sorry about the mustache. It will be gone soon, but just enjoy it and have fun while it's here. I know I am. Here is Andy. He used to be called Shandy, but now he cut his hair, so he is just Andy.
Yeah, Andy or Dandy, Randy, any of those, or
What?
Candy, I guess.
What would you like to talk about? I haven't prepared interview
I would like
questions.
to talk about scurvy.
Okay.
And the dangers of scurvy. Always eat fruit, and there's a lot of flies in the state, more so than most states.
On a note related to scurvy, I grocery shopped yesterday because we're camping for the first time on our trip tonight. So I got the things for dinner, and I made very sure to get things for s'mores, but I totally forgot to get any fruit at all. So scurvy fear may be real. I guess we'll see. And I'm here with Kristen.
Hello.
And Cody, aka Youngblood.
Hey.
And that is all. So until later, see y'all.